Y'all best listen to Shades and smash that like button in the next 5 seconds.
Shades Crazy Cash!
Hey Shades fam, Trucker Jeff here with a big alert. The bottom is in! All in on 2026!
Welcome ladies and gentlemen to the Stock Market Show. This is your host Shades. Let's talk about SoFi stock. We got some news for SoFi. I said this a long time ago. Let me show you that. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I need to go to Twitter and let's see if I can find it. You can feel free to follow me on Twitter at Shades and Trades, but I'm going to look for my little post here, profile. I think I posted it right. BMNR up 7% after a huge crash. Woo! That's Joey Shaw right there. But yeah, let me see. SoFi bottoming out soon. It should bottom out at $16. I've been anticipating SoFi to drop to 16. That's what I'm thinking, because there's a big support level down there. Let me see. SoFi. Yeah, 50% return if one buys here and holds for previous high. If you don't have the patience, don't bother, right? Like SoFi right now, it's over 50% off. No, is it 50% off? No, it's from $20 to $30 is a 50% return. I want you to think about that. And there's going to be people who are scared to buy that. That's kind of crazy, right? Like people are scared to buy because it just keeps tanking, even though the recovery should see this back to the previous high of 30. So, well, I can't find it. Can't find it because I post too much. But yeah, CEO Anthony Noto reacts to recent sell-off with a $1 million purchase. This is not the first time that he has done this. If you guys have been following SoFi for a long time now, like I have, and this is how you know I'm a real deal here. I'm the real deal. I know SoFi. He was buying the dip every single time it would come down to like $5, $6. Back when it was in that trading range, back down there under 10. If you guys recall, if you've been following this one for years now, you know what I'm talking about. He was buying down there every single time. Like you would buy the dip with him and it was just profitable. I don't know if he has someone in his ear telling him like, hey, this is a good opportunity or what. But I'm personally dollar cost averaging 10 shares at a time for the next 4 months. That's my strategy. I'm just trying to teach people in my Discord, patreon.com/shadingtrades, to exercise not only patience but discipline and don't lump sum dollar cost average. I think that's the smart thing to do. That way your average isn't going to be all the way at 25 or 30. God forbid someone bought at the top. So there you go. Just telling you what I'm doing. With SoFi, you can do, what you got to do. SoFi and MasterCard partner to enable SoFi USD settlement across MasterCard's global payments network. Cool. All right, let's see. Let me see if I can pull up the charts for you guys. Let's look at the charts. So again, good news. Nothing to be concerned about. Growing revenues, growing members. What is there to hate, right? Like there's literally nothing wrong with this company. Let's go to SoFi. And as always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying the information that I am dropping here in this video. So let's start with the yearly time frame, because most YouTubers do not look at the yearly time frame. They don't. I don't know why they don't look at the big picture, but what do you see, guys? I'm going to ask you, what do you see? I want you to do something very simple. I want you to count the number of green candles and the number of red candles. And after you count them, I want you to take note of what happens after a red ear. Gonna give you 5 more seconds. Because we're just counting the candles and we're only looking at the colors. You don't need to know anything else. Just color. Look at that. 2 green ears, 1 red ear. 3 green ears, red ear to follow? Who knows? But I'll tell you right now, red ears. This red ear right here was a profitable red ear. Why was it profitable? Because if you waited, or if you dollar cost average into it, you would have made a lot of money on the way back to previous high here and then back to 30s. And here we are again. we're starting off the year red. Oh no, it's over. It's the end of the world. But if you're dollar cost averaging, I mean, I see the pattern. Green, green, red, green, green, red, green, green. Is that what we would expect here? Right? On the yearly time frame? That's the pattern I'm seeing. It's almost like any red here is opportunity. Especially if you're dollar cost averaging, you'd have got to think about it. You just dollar cost average and hold. On the quarterly time frame, that looks like a... Is that a cup? That's pretty crazy if that's a cup. I mean, I guess it's a double. I don't know. It looks like a cup and then maybe form a handle here. It's going to come down to a big support level at 16s. If it does come down, yeah, 15 to 16 is going to be a big support level here on the quarterly. It tried to hold here, then it tanked. So yeah, I mean, that looks like it might be forming a cup and handle. Again, this is the quarterly time frame, so it might take a while to play out. Monthly time frame. Let's go to the monthly here. Monthly buyers are showing up here at a key support level for the monthly. You can see right here, boom, right there. I just marked it. That's your support level, 16 to 18. This is why I've been saying 16 to 18 is a big level. So I can, like I said at the beginning of the video, I find it very interesting that Anthony Noto always makes these insider purchases at key levels of support. Whether it was back then when it was under 10 or right now. He always buys at these, like, I don't know if he has someone in his ear or what. But this guy, he is a master at trading. But then again, he's the CEO as well. So he probably knows things that, you know, we don't. Because he's literally the CEO. So, yeah, I would say if you're going to start buying Sofi, definitely dollar cost average. Don't think about it. Just 10 shares a day or 5 shares a day or 1 share a day, whatever your strategy is. Maybe it's a dollar amount. I don't know. But like I said, my strategy is 10 shares a day. I'm alerting it in the Discord every day because I want to show people, hey, dollar cost averaging works, especially when everything's crashing. You're not going to time the bottom. Stop trying to time the bottom. Weekly time frame. Yeah, the weekly time frame, it's coming down to this purple line. You notice how last time it tanked from a high of 18, it tanked to the purple line, then rallied off of it. So if it does come down to the purple line again on the weekly time frame, we would come down to 16s, which is lining up with our horizontal support on the monthly time frame. Isn't that funny how it's all lining up? The RSI has cooled down quite a bit. Holy crap, the RSI cooled down to 10 RSI on the monthly. Whoa, this is way oversold on the weekly time frame. My bad. Wait, what's the RSI on the monthly? Wow, the RSI on the monthly it's at a monthly support level for the RSI. What does that mean? What does the monthly support level for RSI mean? Historically speaking, whenever we come down to this support level on the RSI, it's been an opportunity to buy the dip, and it's been a very profitable one. The one time we went under it was the huge bear market that happened in 2021, going into 2022, which again, if you were dollar cost averaging, it was nothing more than opportunity for the big run to 32. So this is why I'm saying, like, I mean, if you're dollar cost averaging, it's worked in the past, and I think it's going to continue to work, and all these patterns are showing, like, it's just playing out the same way, right? Huge pump, sideways, dumps. Huge pump, sideways, dumps. Huge pump to 40, sideways at around 40s, then dumps. Who knows? We'll see how the pattern continues to repeat, but looks good to me, personally. Daily time frame. Am I seeing divergence here? No, I'm not seeing divergence. Not yet. We'll see if we get some divergence at some point. Let me look at the 4 hour before I let you guys go. I mean, is this divergence? Yeah, a little bit of divergence.